So today we are going to cover the topic that is discovery of new land during Renaissance. So here we will see they have discovered new land also, explorer, and while exploring and just finding new land, they the purpose behind of this exploration was God, glory, and gold. So it is really very important topic that was there in the modern history. So let us see how this land has been discovered during the Renaissance period and what were the purpose behind. Okay. Discovery of new land. Sudden increase of exploration and voyages in Europe during 15th century is regarded as major turning points of history. So here in the 15th century in Europe, we have seen that sudden increase of explorations are there and voyages are going on. Okay, as a major turning point in history. Now, what is the reason for this sudden increase? Advancement in navigation technology. So we have seen some advanced technology has been used in navigation. Now, what is navigation? That is the tools and the technique that are used to just determine the one position and guide movement. Okay, so we have seen some advanced technology has been came and new instrument has been developed. So due to this, what happened? They are going to give you the precise location. So people are ready to do more exploration. Okay, they are ready to go for the voyages. Secondly, the desire for trade. Since trade was also flourishing, so this was the second desire that they were discovered. They are ready to go for the exploration. The spread of knowledge and the competition among the European powers helped the European to discover new land. See, one more reason is there that the spread of knowledge. Okay, so knowledge was also spreading, people were becoming literate, and the competition among the European powers, since competition was going on for the global dominance, right? Why these European powers were just competing with each other for global dominance? Because if they will do that dominance, then what will happen? They will control over the trade, right? And if they have a control on the trade, it means they will just create more wealth. So that's why there was a competition among the European powers was going on, and hence Europeans were so much determined to discover new land. Okay, so this is the just reason behind the exploration. Not only this, God, glory, and gold were the main motive behind these discoveries. Okay, so since they were getting some advancement, also they have just their desire to do trade also, and knowledge was also helping them also, and there was a competition. Apart from it, God, glory, and gold was the main motive behind this discoveries. So let us see. God. Explorer want to serve God, so the explorer convert the people of the newly found areas to Christianity. So now what happened? This explorer, those who they also want to serve God, isn't it? So what did they do? So whenever they find and they discovered a new land, they convert the people of that area into Christianity. So this was the first motive behind this discovery of new land. Okay. Second one is the glory. Now what is glory? What is glory? So glory means some just they were finding some glory, so it was a glory for them, it was a just a matter of pride for them if they discover new land. Okay, so it was a matter of pride for them. So adventurers also hope to acquire fame by discovering land. Some indeed become very famous. What happened at the times, few adventurers they just want to acquire fame also. Yes, it is. So whenever you discover a new land, that land you became automatically famous, isn't it? So in that way also, at that time also, few explorers became very much famous because they have found some new land. So due to also this, the people were inspired to go for exploration. So among them, the first name was Vasco da Gama. So Vasco da Gama was best known for the first to sail from Europe to India. He is credited for being the discovery of sea route to India. So it's a very common name for you, isn't it? So Vasco da Gama was a Portuguese explorer and nobleman. So he was known to sail from Europe to India. He is credited for being the discovery of sea route to India. Okay, so he was the person first. Secondly, Christopher Columbus set sail on a voyage in 1492 to find new route to India. Instead, he landed in the Caribbean, discovering the New World and opening up the America to exploration and colonization. So, second person was Christopher Columbus. So he was an Italian explorer and navigator. Again, he set his sail on a voyage in 1492. So he was also trying to find a new route to India, but instead of that, he landed to a Caribbean and just find a new world opening up for the Americans to explore and colonization. So he found America. Now, when he find America, it just opened the door for the exploration for other people also and for colonization also. Okay. After that, Ferdinand Magellan led the first expedition to circumnavigate the globe. So he was also a Portuguese explorer. He sailed across the Pacific Ocean. He was the first person to discover a route by which ship could sail and complete the circle around the world. Okay. So these three names were very much famous: Vasco da Gama, Christopher Columbus, and Ferdinand Magellan. So due to this also, what happened? The explorer and the navigator, they were very much ready to go for discovery of new land. So for purpose was the God, and the second is the glory. So glory means, now see, whenever they are finding a new land, what happened? They are just finding a new territory, okay, and that was seen as a source of power also. Not only this, it has become a national pride for them and a prestige also, isn't it? Because that nation has just find it out, and moreover, that nation should just find it through the exploration. So God and glory. So let us see the third point, that is the gold. Not only this, this explorer also do the voyages for the purpose of gold also. Since they were doing the business, they are in need of some goods also, isn't it? Some materials also. See, before these new geographical discoveries, Europeans obtained articles like spices, cotton, precious gems, silk, etc. from the eastern part of the world. So these European people just they used to come to the eastern side, like in the India, China. They just come here and they will take the these precious gems, cotton, silk, and spices. Okay, and they will do the trade of this. Now, why did they came here? Because this was not available there, right? Secondly, it they have medicinal values also, and moreover, the traders could obtain these spices at very cheaper rate. That's why they used to explore, isn't it? They will explore the area, the part of the world, so that they will get the things in a cheaper rate. And after that, they will bring it back to their own country, or they will go to some other ways also, right? So they will do the business there. So they travel through the Arabic and Islamic territories for the supply of these articles. So what did they do? Not only to the eastern part, they will also go to the Arabic and Islamic territory for the supply of these articles. Okay. Because of their relative geographical scarcity, they have to travel, isn't it? This Europe has not geographically just good to provide all this material. They were have scarcity of that one, so that's why they travel through all these territories for the supply of these articles. This was not very convenient and also posed uncertainty. However, they were traveling to Arabic and Islamic territories, but that was not very much convenient since the route was also not good. Moreover, harsh environment was there, and sometimes the presence of robbers also. Okay, so that's why it was not very much convenient. So many European nations were looking for new trade route, especially for spices and silk. Now they know that these spices and silk are going to give them a lot of profit, but it is getting difficult to get it from the Arabic and Islamic territories. So what did they do? Now the king and the other person there are just sponsoring the people, the navigator, so that they may go and discover new land. Okay, for the purpose of new trade routes, so that they may do the business in a very easy way. These great adventurers and voyages were sponsored by kings and wealthy people. See, they give the fund, they will give you the money for the adventurer and the voyages, and now they will allow that they go and discover new land. Okay. So among them, Portuguese King Henry, who is also known as Henry the Navigator, is the famous king who sponsored the voyages. So King Henry was very much famous. He was known as the Navigator because he assembled a learned group of designers and people expert to design new ship maps and just provide them with the all modern navigation technology. Okay, the technological base for this discovery came from the invention of the compass, astronomical tables, and the art of map making. So not only this, at that time what happened, the invention of the compass. So you know na what is compass? That is, that will show the direction used for navigation, isn't it, for the geographic orientation. So it will show you the direction. And astronomical tables. So see, these tables are a type of calendar, okay, that will give you the calculation of planetary positions, so eclipses, lunar phases, and calendar information. So that was also invented at the time. Not only this, the art of map making, that is the cartography, the science and art of designing and construction and producing maps. So it became easy for them, isn't it? So this technology also helped them to further explore and to go for the voyages. So that's why they go and discover new land, the explorer, the navigator. These voyages led to the establishment of trading outposts. Okay, so whenever they go for this one, and if they find these areas also, that also help for the trading outposts. Now, what is the trading outpost? So, trading outpost is a small place, okay, far away from the places where the people are living. So, this will be a small places where the people are not there, and it will be far away from the population, from the crowd, and where the goods can be easily bought and sold or can be exchanged. So these voyages led to the establishment of trading outposts and colonial empires in different parts of Africa, America, and Asia. So colonial empire means the control of another country or some area just to exploit the people and the resources, just to use. Okay. So for this also these voyages were leading to the establishment of colonial empires in the parts of Africa, America, and Asia. Okay. Now, now commercial focus shifted to Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic Sea. So since earlier they were just bringing the things, they were using Atlantic Sea, but now they have been focused to Mediterranean Sea. Now, why they have been focused there? Let us see. Mediterranean Sea is unique because it is the largest enclosed sea in the world connected to the Atlantic Sea. Okay, the first one is that it is connected to the Atlantic Ocean. So you can go, you can just connect with Atlantic and Mediterranean Sea also. That's why now this explorer and the traders are using this route. It touches the coastline of 25 countries and territories of the Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. See, so since it touches the 25 countries, Europe, Africa, and Middle East also, what happened? It became easy for them to go, just to explore, isn't it? Just go, bring and do the trade here. So that's why they are using right now this route, Mediterranean Sea route. Okay. Not only this, new product for trading were added. So apart from this silk and the spices, they were added tobacco, ostrich, feathers, potato, etc. So they are finding all these things also in the other countries, in the other territories. So they were just purchasing it in a very cheap rate and then again bringing it back and just sold them in high price and gaining the profit. Not only this, slaves were captured from Africa and transported across the Atlantic Ocean and sold to the work in plantation in North America. So slave system was also very much prevalent there. So at the time they are easily getting the slave from Africa. So they buy it and then bring it back and sold it to the plantation in Northern America. Okay, sold to the people here in the North America. So these trade practices, new sea routes, helped the European merchant to accumulate huge wealth. So due to this trade practices, now these practices became easy due to the discovery of new land also, right? Due to the discovery of new land, isn't it? Not only this, these new sea routes helped the European merchant to accumulate huge wealth. See, now they have become so much wealthy. Now, later on, which they invested in the development of new machines. Now, they have a lot of money. Now, they are going to invest it in the development of new machines, and which led to the Industrial Revolution. That is our next topic, and which made them more powerful and wealthy. So, see, while discovering the new land, they have just accumulated more money, and now they are in the position to invest it in the development. Okay, and a new era of industrial revolution is going to begin. Okay, so I hope this topic has become clear to you. So we have seen the discovery of new land, where we have gone through why the purpose behind it. Okay, what were the development were there? God, glory, and gold were the main purpose behind this discovery of just land. And I hope this topic is clear to you. So this was a small topic, but it is important. So let us see or let us meet with the new topic in the next video.